What is going on, everyone? My name is HydroxideAnt, and welcome to episode 469 of Background Noise. I'm not joined by anyone so far tonight. I don't know if we will have anyone else popping in 69. Nice. So, because I'm really good at keeping track of things, last week was our 9-year anniversary of the podcast. 468 was. I knew it was coming up. For some reason, I thought it would be this one, even though it's not the right number. But, you know, that's okay. Rating 69. Yes. Exactly. You get it. We get it. You know, it's nice. Lovely. Top tier. Best number, probably. Funniest number. Also probably best number. So, I thought today something that would be interesting for our bold predictions is every bold prediction we have in chat tonight, I'm going to add to... Let's see. Let me pull it up real fast. I will add to a bold prediction 2023 bingo card. So, at the end of the year, we can come back and be like, oh, we said that? Interesting. So, I think at some point I will be compiling entries into there when people have bold predictions. I predict that Tony is going to win Cutest Ant Award. Oh man, I don't think they do Cutest Ant Awards. Unless you make it yourself. Wait a second. I have an idea. Yeah, so if anyone has a bold prediction for 2023, the only ones I could think of are very memey. Like the Queen will die again, but I don't think that can happen. Pretty sure that one's not happening. I'm not too sure. Not entirely sure, but I don't think so. I don't think we've proved there's still a king. Yeah. But I mean that... Because it was always a meme that Queen Elizabeth was just like an eldritch being or something. And it's like, but what if she's actually not dead? You know? I'm just saying. I don't think it's out of the realm of possibility of that being something in 2023. Uh-oh, you have another one? Okay. Tony will be in the award show at the end of the year again. So you're saying that I would be nominated for Friendo Your Endo Award? Will be in at the end of the year. I can English, yes. Okay. Added that one. Tony nominated for Friendo Your Endo. We'll put that as one. I predict that Elon Musk will sell Twitter. That's a good one. That is good. Those are all solid. Do you want us to actually include, because I will, the one where the world that we aren't going to blow up by the end of the year? Because I'll put it on. You want it? Okay. We don't blow up. The world won't blow up. The world doesn't blow up. So, nice, right? It's a win-win. Yeah, I'm liking what you're going for here. I think your ideas are good. So far, we have a free space in the middle of the board. We have Tony nominated for Friend of Year Endo. Elon Musk will sell Twitter. The world doesn't blow up. So, throughout the show, anytime someone's got a bold prediction, you also predict you can be visiting person. How would we word that, Snow? How would we word that? I predict Tony hits Ascendant. Okay. If I don't take a long break, yes. Would you say I didn't hear? Nice. Because you said, I also predict I'm going to be visiting person sometime this year. How would I word that in a bingo card? Snow visits, in quotes, person. Or a person in Snow meetup. Snow visits, and okay. Okay. Oh, hell yeah. That's the one I want the most so far. I'm trying to think of something that would be interesting to do. I'm trying to think of, like, I do have plans for it, actually. Let's go. I'm so excited. I picked the Ukrainian war ends. I spelled that wrong, didn't I? You get that one exactly. There we go. Hopefully. There are like 2 so far that I think hopefully become free spaces, and that's The World Doesn't Blow Up and Snow Visits New Jersey. Trying to see. I really hope the world doesn't blow up. What is something that I personally want as a goal for me for 2023? If the world blows up, that's okay, but, you know. I would like to pick the order of these things happening, if possible. I would like Snow Visit NJ, then the world blows up, if that's possible. Summer will have all-time heat. That's a great shout. What is something I'm trying to come up with one that's podcast related. What would be podcast related? I predict Hydro finds the love of his life. Ooh. Welcome to the not free space territory. And Tony loves Tony. Ooh. A bold one. Snow comes on the podcast. Yes. I like that. For podcasts also, which that one could play into, I want to say that we will have... What's a good number for saying, like, we will have this many first-time guests in 2023 in the podcast? Because keep in mind, This is podcast probably one of the year. And typically we do rotate with the same crew pretty much all the time. 5. All right. I was thinking 5. 5. We'll do 5 first time podcast guests. We'll look back at the bingo card. It will be at the end of the year. We'll be at December. We'll be at Christmas or something, and someone's like, "Oh shit, Tony, we have 4. Need to find someone quick." 5, nah, you can get at least 10. Has to be bold. Let's do 7. I'll do 7 because I'll up it to 7. We'll come into a nice in between because yeah, we'll do 7. I think 7 is a lot because, so for example, probably last year we might have had maybe 5 new people on for the first time. Maybe 5. So 7 is bold because most years we do rock with pretty much the same crew for each podcast. Yeah. We'll look back and say, what drugs are we on? Exactly. What are... other bold predictions for... And it doesn't just have to... we have stuff that involves us, we have stuff that does this. We could, if someone has, something that they're like, oh, this friendo will do this year. Interesting. To gas up some of our friendos for their goals of 2023. Prez will go on a date. Prez goes on a date. I'm gonna actually look at you. Prez goes on a date. So I'm just saying that, I'm just saying that, if we do this right, Tony find the love of his life, and Prez goes on a date could be a 2 for 1. Joking, of course. It's funny. I predict that you will almost be rich. We love deals, It's a 2 for 1, Coco is almost rich. What do you classify as almost rich? Sorry. Almost wrist is the things you have. I guess it'd be your elbow's almost a wrist because it's close. No, but almost rich. Is it you did something in the year and you can feel you're on the brink of something huge? Almost is 100K plus a year. Damn. Damn. What? I'm trying to come up with something that is a... I got one for the podcast. Cardboard Mark debuts. I think that's a big one. These are bold predictions. That one's very hard to do. If I open a business, can I sponsor your stream? Tony gets a sponsor from Coco. That would be easy. Yeah, hell yeah, dog. Coco's almost rich. Cardboard. I need to put cardboard cutout mark. Cardboard cutout mark debuts. These are all really good so far. Trying to use me noggin. Alright. I'm gonna hide this one for a little bit. And through the show... Oh, Silva gets baby? Silva gets a baby. How do we put that without it sounding too weird? And trying to, you know what I mean? Like, how do I put that a friendo has child Silva is expecting? Okay. Alright. Mini Sylv enters battle. I like that one better. That's good. That's good. Tony gets sent flowers. That'd be really cute. But, I don't really give anyone my address. So that one will be a little harder to do. Well, there are other things that we could predict our friendos to do. Yeah, but get a gifting service. True. I want to do one for Crow. Crow in streaming. How many followers is Crow at? Let me look this up real fast. Crow gets 500 followers. Ooh. Yeah, let's do it. Does Tony have a throne? No, I don't. I should set up a throne eventually. Bold prediction, Tony will set up a throne. Do now, actually. I'll do it off stream. Maybe I'll do it tonight in between movie night and podcast. It's this case if I have to like input any information. Tony gets 3 fan arts. I like it. I want to put one that I think I don't know if I can do by the end of the year. Tony hits 1,000 followers. That would be... That's like my secret end of year goal. That I will hide in here and never talk about again. Tony slips and falls into your arms. Well, Coco, we're supposed to put bold predictions. Not what I plan on doing. Trying to think. Heart and sippy. What is something bold about another friendo who Cheese! Hello, Cheese! Welcome on in, Cheese. Cheese, we are currently making a Bold Predictions 2023 bingo card. It's right in front of me and I forgot bingo card. If you have any bold predictions of 2023 or anyone that you see that you're like, let's tweak that, let us know. Because, yeah. We're trying our best. I kind of want to put something like Tony meets... We have 600 spaces, yeah. Tony meets, like, online friendos. Like a certain number. Because in my life, I've met 2 friends online. From online. Ten is... Tony meets NJ online friendos. Can we combine these? 10 is so many. Though I don't even know if I meet 10 new people in a year normally. But I guess this is a bold prediction. Okay. Alright. Tony meets 10 online friendos. And that includes our lovely NJ friendo group that I really would like to meet everyone in there. Let's go. We can make this happen. Well, if you appear there, you get 1. True. Glenn! Hello, Glenn! Thank you for the 7th and the 3rd. Ooh, Derek might come for you later. Yeah, you get 1, exactly. Yeah, 10. 10 is a big number, and there are people I would love to get the opportunity to meet. I think that... I'm trying to come up with something with playing a new game, but I don't want it just to be like, oh, Tony plays a new game. Tony I want to be like, My prediction this year is that I'll breathe to 2024. At least you hope. Hell yeah, I hope so. Glenn survives. I like that one. I'm actually going to put that one. Glenn survives. That's a good one, so. Tony finishes 10 one day redeems. A bold prediction would be actually getting to the backlog of games. That is a mega bold prediction. There's so many games. So many video games. Do I currently have 10 games in the redeems? Let me look. Oh, I do. Oh, I definitely do. Oh, boy. That's 1, 2... I have like 21 games in there right now, and holy crap, I have that many. This is what happens when you just keep moving the pile of laundry over. Whoops. What do you mean there's more games in there now? We will get through 10 this year. That one is bold, because, like, I am very slow to get through those games. We need 3 more. And we could always patch up other ones, if we do decide maybe it was in bad taste, or, like... Could say the same about Prez. Oh... Let's see. I want to do something with collabing with people. Maybe Tony collabs with insert number here. We could drop it for 5 for Pez if we did that, because he takes forever. True. 3 new collabs. Collabs of 5 new friendos. 5 is bolder. Let's do 5. Yeah, 5. Some of these we're hoping are free spaces. Like, hopefully some of them. A lot of these are spaces where will not be filled in by the end of the year for sure. Let's see. All these are good. All of these are really good. Trying to use me little noggin. Isn't my noggin. Isn't so easy. Because I'm trying to think of things. Because, like, for example... Currently, I do plan on doing another Valorant tournament this year. Like, hosting and running a Valorant tournament. Currently, we do have plans to do another Hot Ones stream this year. Which would play the board game Last Stab. So both of those wouldn't necessarily be bold predictions. These are hard to come up with more. Would you like 3 friends to join who are mostly distracted by big brain space game? Yeah, if you guys want to pop down, more than welcome to. I'll have you know that I love you guys. Oh god, all at once. Hello.
It is why I asked.
It's true. Let's see. Oh no, I don't need to do this as a transition screen. I can do this for a second.
Oh god, Sheldon, I see all the messages you send me.
So, on the podcast right now, we're doing bold predictions for 2023, and currently we have 2 slots left. And Mark, I hope you know I added cardboard cutout Mark debuts onto this. So we're these are supposed to be bold predictions, so not all of them are within the realm of possibility. But
I think Nick tops Wiki Feet.
I don't think that. I think it's a little more than bold. I don't think. Unless Nick commits to.
If you want my feet, you're gonna have to sign up for. Well, first of all, you're gonna have to convince me to sign up for OnlyFans.
No, they're free on Wiki Feet right now.
Not even for only pics.
What if, like, but what if, like, you were able to pull in, like, a lot of money for them?
I mean, I totally would. Megan would kill me.
Yep. That's immediately saying that. No! I love that so much. Damn, this guy. Oh. Holy crap. And Chance is here now? What? Is it a party? This went from just me to 5 people in here in a matter of 2 minutes. Hi, Chance.
He is.
It's a fucking party now, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Got so many sexy motherfuckers in here. Jesus.
Sure.
At least 7.
My phone's already off.
Yes, I agree. So, for anyone popping in, we are currently also doing bold predictions for 2023. Chance, thank you for the sub. For 34 months, you sexy motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you.
You know what my bold prediction is? I don't know if it's a popular opinion, but I think the opinion that AI art is just not allowed in most places will become pretty commonplace by the end of the year.
Oh, hell yeah.
AI art becomes commonplace. That's a bold prediction. I would say that's bold. Jen, hello!
I don't like AI art that much.
I don't.
I
Yeah,
think
I'm not
it's
too
gonna
big of a
become
fan.
commonplace.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of some of it.
I think it's
I
cool.
especially,
I don't really like it filling a niche where there's not really an out for artists.
Jen, how you doing, Jen? Hope you're doing well.
I don't like it taking over, like, real art. I like it as, like, I really enjoy when I see, like, renders of, like, a room or something like that.
Yeah.
Very cool.
So Snow said it'll be common. It's just not accepted as art. It's not art. Glenn said, no, what people used to say wasn't art, digital art. The thing is, though, that, like, I guess it depends what your definition of art is, because to me, art requires some human element that is, like, not... I guess it's moving the goalposts, like, but for me, it's like there's some sort of a human touch to it, I guess.
Yeah, but the counter argument to that is, yeah, well, writing the prompt was the human touch. You know, like.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get the wording for it. Is like, is there a different wording than? Because, like, technically, I guess, like, yeah.
I don't know. It's a gray area for me. I like it sometimes, but, like, I don't want it to take over.
I think there are ways that it can be good. Because, like, I've actually used this already. I'm not a very creative person, so I have a lot of trouble describing how I would want, like, an art commission. But instead, I can provide them with 20 AI-generated arts and just say, like, something along this vibe.
Yeah, that's true.
You're providing references.
I'm providing references for, like, the idea that I want that.
But you want it in that specific artist style.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's fair actually.
So our Snow said AI in quotations art is a collection of other art that likely was used without consent. That's another big issue that
Whoa. Hold up. That's not true.
Well,
And
no,
it's shitty. The reason why it's not true.
There's one fucking art generator that was based off of one specific artist's style, and all of the fucking outputs look exactly like his art. I want to find that article. Oh my god.
This is that is different than what I've heard people talk about Sheldon, so I'm curious to why it isn't, if that makes sense.
Well, it's taking art that's publicly available, right? So stuff like Deviant art, where they change their TOS and claim all the art is theirs unless you explicitly say otherwise. Like shitty stuff like that.
Could you say that because you put it somewhere up publicly, it is already fair use for people to use it for AI art?
Yes.
Because
I
I
don't
was
know.
relatively sure Steve would say yes to that. I wasn't sure if you were going to say yes to that.
I don't. So, I think probably, if this were to go to, court or something, it would be found to be in fair use. Well, I accidentally muted myself. That's not great. Sorry. I'll take 2 steps back. What I was saying, I don't know if it came through, was that if it, went to court, it probably, would be found in fair use. But, sometimes I get stuck on, but morally, though, is it great? I don't know. Because most likely the person who...
I think that it should be explicit consent, not how it is right now.
Yeah,
Really shitty.
it would be really nice if, say, someone who's doing AI art, right, was okay, here is a lump sum of money. Can we use your art in our generator? And if that was agreed on, then I think that's a win-win for everyone, you know? Something along those lines. I don't have the Twitch integrated throwing system on. I am so sorry. I always forget something. Always something. Always something with this guy.
You know what I think is an interesting talking point? And I was trying to direct Steve towards this the other day, and he just didn't pick up on it. There was an artist, it was probably yesterday, who was, oh, that's a lot.
Ow.
That's a lot thrown at you.
That was girthy.
That hurt a little bit.
There was an artist on r/art who was banned and accused of using AI art and told, even if it's real, your art looks too much like AI art, change your style. And so people are admittedly upset. And I thought what was interesting was they were willing to provide the original file so you could see all the layers and the changes that they made to make it. But they also provided the references, which made me think, how is that different if you're using references to make the art piece in the first place?
Hey, Chance.
Mm-hmm.
I think I heard Aries calling for you, potentially.
Yes, she did.
Okay.
She wanted to remind me to tell you something.
Oh, it's me.
I've never actually seen Chicken Little.
Guess what's gonna happen?
It's got a great theme song.
So
I know what the next movie night is.
Literally, so tonight, after the podcast, we held a poll and everything. Chicken Little won. So after the podcast tonight, starting around 9 p.m., we're doing movie night in Discord.
Ooh.
So, we're watching Chicken Little. It won. It won the poll. And I didn't vote for it, by the way. I don't vote in the movie night polls because I don't want, I'm running the poll and everything.
So I was telling Aries before, every time we had a field trip, always on the bus, if it had the screens, they always played Chicken Little. So I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I've never actually watched the movie. And Aries was like, so do you know anything about it? And I was like, I know he says the sky's falling, and everyone's like, you're an idiot.
I'm so excited for this. This is gonna be so great.
That's the extent of my knowledge of this movie, is he says the sky's falling.
It's an awful movie, but a great time.
Heard Chicken Little, hell yeah. We're doing movie night tonight, so anyone wants to come to Discord, we're watching Chicken Little, so...
When I think of I think of it like it's gonna be like, have you guys seen, what's that Jim Carrey movie? Oh, fuck.
Cable Guy?
No, no. The Truman Show. Yes, like the Truman Show, where like the light at the beginning, the light fixture falls from the sky. That's what I'm thinking of when Chicken Little says the sky's falling.
I'm trying to imagine like taking acid, or even just like eating a brownie and then going to see that, and then like walking out of that movie like, I don't know.
Yo,
Great.
I was completely sober when I saw Truman Show, and afterwards I was like, yo, I think I'm being Truman Showed right now.
No, that's what I mean. Like even sober.
Or I've seen
like,
Trace in two different things. That's
I never
very true,
considered
Snow.
this possibility. I never found it, but you know what?
So Snow on the art thing was saying, so I'm personally invested in art because of friends I have and wanted to be a VTuber. But yeah, no, I think that's definitely, it's an important topic, first of all. Like, I think that's going to be still a major talking point throughout 2023. So our bold prediction, we'll see. We have one space left on our bold predictions for 2023.
Bold predictions?
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, are we going funny or like ethically realistic?
We have a mix.
Because I don't want to get political.
The closest thing we have to political that I think I'm willing to get is someone said the Ukrainian war ends.
Okay, then let's.
That's probably yeah. I'm not gonna. I don't want to go too in that realm. Like we have a few like real life air quotes. Like someone said Elon Musk sells Twitter, is one of them.
Wow.
But we also have on here. I didn't pick it. In chat said that Tony finds the love of his life. So there are going to be a few that are immediately not going to happen this year.
What are you talking about?
So I can even just go through what we have so far to get people to think. We have Tony be nominated for the Friendo Year Endo Awards again. We got the Elon Musk on Twitter. Snow predicted the world doesn't blow up, which to me, bold prediction.
Yeah, honestly.
Tony hits a Senate in Val. Snow visits New Jersey. The Ukrainian war ends. Summer has all-time heat. Tony finds the love of his life. Tony will love Tony. Snow comes on the podcast. We have 7 first-time podcast guests in 2023. Prez goes on a date.
I like the one about Snow coming on the podcast.
Me too. I really would like that to happen. Our friend Coco is almost rich.
What is that?
Almost rich. It means almost rich, Sheldon, clearly.
Actually stable or
How
just
do we
above
benchmark
that?
this?
So Coco said like $100K a year.
Wow.
These are bold predictions. Cardboard cutout Mark debuts. Mini Sylv enters battle. Our friend Crow hits 500 followers on Twitch. There were 3 fan arts made of me in 2023. I hit 1,000 followers on Twitch. I meet 10 online friendos this year. Our friend Glenn survives. That one's bold. I finished 10 one-day redeems. I have not gotten through those fast.
There's some real exciting ones in there, though.
Ooh, some.
I've got a bold prediction.
Wait, you're not
for
excited
myself.
for like Bad Rats or something?
Sheldon, we played Bad Rats on stream for like 5 minutes, and then something inherently racist was in the game, and I immediately stopped.
Oh,
So-
I'm sorry.
Jeez.
I didn't know. I just
No,
know-
no. It's bad. Yeah, I know it wasn't like a bad thing, but we immediately were like, hey, Mark was like, hey, Kendall and I are here, Dream Daddy? And I'm like, thank God, Dream Daddy it is! I collab with 5 new friendos
Dream Daddy's
is something.
great,
I actually very much plan on playing it again. I would love to play that again. Yeah, so I collab with 5 new friendos. And then the last one we did, which led to the conversation we just finished up or wrapped up, was AI art becomes commonplace.
Ooh, I think I have one.
Sure.
Tony will find 5 shiny Pokemon.
Okay. Yeah. I think we could be bolder. Make it hard on Tony. Let's do 10.
Oh,
Entire shiny Pokedex, no takebacks.
Nope, not that bold.
Yeah.
Not that bold.
Shiny living decks.
too bold, too bold.
We're taking it and wrap that back in. We're going to go 10. We'll do 10. We'll do 10. You have even bolder? Okay. Let's hear it.
Hydro
Because-
VTuber OnlyFans.
Oh, that's right, Tony fans get.
Tonlyfans.
Tonlyfans
Tonlyfans
finally
gaslit.
That'd be pretty epic.
I still think we need to buy that for you and make that your
Yeah.
merch store.
I really do. Shiny Dun Dunsparce Special Evolution. Oh.
Gross.
Yes. I want to do that instead of the total. Because that's really hard to do. Yes. I like that, Snow. Well done. Are there any ones we want to go back and do? Do we want to take out, like, real life ones and do, like, more silly ones? Or do we want to leave in, like...
There's nothing wrong with real life ones.
True. You're not wrong. I'm trying to think of... Is there any ones we should... I don't know. You add Mousehold. That would be hard. That would be hard. Do I want to commit that time? Because if it's on here, I'm not just going to ignore it. Like, I would actively try to do it. Wait. Is... Hey,
Yeah.
Chance.
What's that?
I have a very important... Oh my god! Is your cat to the microphone?
Aries been holding her here for like.
I thought I heard, like, cats! Kitty! Oh, Evie. Evie.
She did a silent like breathing meow.
Evie.
A lot of times she does these meows that are at like 2% volume.
Oh, I heard that one.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Oh my god, that was adorable.
oh, oh. Thank you, Aries. Chance, make sure to tell Aries thank you.
I told her.
Okay, good. Oh, my serotonin is through the roof right now. Oh, my brain
you
feels
needed.
so good. Oh, these are all the good brain chemicals I needed.
Your brain
I
is
can-
drinking
I-
cotton juice.
This gave me an extra week. Let's go. Oh, man.
You know what you can something random that we can make a bold prediction on, not for your list even. I don't know if you guys heard the controversy about D&D.
Yes,
which
I
part?
did.
Which one? Yeah.
This income sharing.
I was about to say the big
Oh,
announcement,
you
right?
mean
Is there
the
another one?
over 750,000?
Yeah.
The giant middle finger to Dimension 20 and Critical Role.
Mm-hmm.
among others.
What happened?
20
I
to
didn't hear
25.
about any of it.
They're imposing for anyone that it's not even like your net profits, okay? It's your gross income from their IP. If it exceeds 750K, you have to pay a 25% royalty on it.
And on that note, I'm happy to announce my new dungeon crawling based role-playing game, Warriors and Weapons.
It's Pathfinder.
That's
The
what
Rise
it
of
is.
Pathfinder.
So for example, if you were not a nerd about money and incomes,
Yeah, sorry.
if a Kickstarter is successfully funded and makes $755,000, it is required to pay out that 25 or 25% of the $5,000, regardless if it even makes money after it deals with actually making the product and shipping it out. You could lose money on the Kickstarter as like the person making the Kickstarter and still have to pay that money to them.
Yeah, the royalty is like post COGS, so post cost of goods and services. So even if you're losing money, you still have to pay the royalty because your revenue exceeded 750K, which is just hilarious.
Glenn said it also affects anyone making over 50K.
What? I didn't hear. I'm sorry, what?
I mean, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me.
Jesus Christ.
I like how Hasbro has just decided to put 2 bullets in its shotgun and just take care of both its flagship products for nerds. Because I don't know how tied in you guys are to Magic the Gathering, but
I've been aware of the shenanigans going on over there from friends who play.
Magic's been bad for
Why? What
years.
are they doing there?
Magic's been bad for years, but this year has been particularly. It was the 30th anniversary, and they basically continually kept fucking up the entire year round. From they're flooding the market with cards to the point where, like, it's just, like the amount of variants
I did hear about
single
this.
cards are
And the
ridiculous.
card stock is awful too. Like the actual
Yeah.
quality of the card.
They're Pringles. It's a joke because they all come folded. I bought a secret layer because I couldn't help myself. It was Junji Ito, and it was fucking fantastic. But I was praying, and I got lucky that they didn't come bent. I know other people at my local card game store who were not quite as lucky. On top of that, the 30th anniversary, were selling a $1,000 4-pack box of fake Magic cards.
I'm sorry, what?
So there's a limited list of cards they will never reprint, right? But for the 30th anniversary, it was rumored they were going to reprint them in a limited set. But what they actually did was reprint them as proxies, meaning, you know, they have the same legality as me going to my printer, printing out a picture of the card and sticking it and gluing it to the front.
It's like having
of
an art print.
Yeah. But you don't. It's not a guaranteed set. It's $1,000 for 4 packs of 6 cards,
What
or
the
something
fuck?
like that. So you're not even guaranteed the rarest ones that aren't even real. And this product was so hated, they couldn't get any of the Magic YouTubers. I mean, any of them, to promo it. So they started sending them to Yu-Gi-Oh and other card game YouTubers, who then immediately got blindsided by everybody saying, "Why the hell are you supporting Wizards? This is a really shitty thing to do."
Oh my god.
And it's just been a bad year.
If you're into TCGs, the Digimon TCG is real good right now.
That's what I've
Lot of fun.
been hearing. That I love
And the
Magic.
card stock is great. Those cards are bulletproof.
I just don't understand. Like, 2020 was such a big year for Hasbro as a company. Like, both Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons like made so much money and reached such a wider audience. And now the shareholders are just like, well, we're gonna milk this cow for as long as it's gonna go, and then we're just gonna throw away the corpse. And I'm sad.
It is quite baffling as to what they're doing.
Apologies for going on a bit of a rant, but
No, it's fair.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I feel fine.
I'm just prepping you for later.
Please don't.
Snow
My
was
body can't.
talking about card games, I believe, still, and said the Digimon one is fun. I can actually understand the Digimon, the card game, TCG, Digimon, Digital Monsters. I gotta start working on some of these goals that we set for the bingo cards.
Yeah, you gotta start shiny hunting.
I need to start the shiny Dunsparce one now, if I want a shot at it.
I was gonna say, what is it? 3.
Oh, I didn't hear a word. Why did I get pelted? I don't think anyone redeemed anything.
Got pelted for no reason.
Why did that happen?
They're just not happy with you right now, the gods.
What happened? I don't want to click the button.
Yeah,
I want to click the button.
we should specify 10 different shiny Pokemon, because otherwise you could just play Pokemon Heart Gold 10 times and get 10 red Gyarados.
No, so we swapped it though to the special Dunsparce shiny. So I have to get shiny Dunsparce first, and then I have to get lucky that it evolves into the special segmented form. Thank you, Derek. I appreciate it. So that is, I could end up with so. At that alone, I could end up with 10 shiny Dunsparce and still that not be enough. I might cry. I already want to cry, actually. Huh.
I mean, that's just called living in the modern era.
Oh, you're not wrong. Yeah.
Agreed. Retweet.
Sorry. Yeah. Not as bold of a... That was not a bold prediction. I'm excited for Cardboard Mark debuting this year.
Oh, dude, same.
So Cardboard Cutout Mark has been a ongoing joke for the podcast since, I believe, episode 7.
God.
Believe it or not, we're not on episode 7 anymore. It's been a really long time since...
A long time since then.
So, because I'm really good at keeping track of things, last week's episode was 9 years for the podcast.
Oh,
So, we officially are in season 9, right? Yes.
wow.
I don't actually ever call them seasons, but it's fun to retcon that now.
Yeah. Listen, all good, long-running pieces of IP retcon at some point. We all know that.
True.
Wait, does this mean Tony is about to blow up his personal multiverse? Because I'm down for that.
Sweet. Alright, who wants to be recasted? I'm recasting myself, first of all. But,
It's like when the Legend of Korra retconned the origin of bending. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Which is why I ignore that and that show.
Nah, it was a good show otherwise. It was just that part. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pretend they didn't say that.
Snow,
Shame, too.
Snow, you want to be recasted? Snow, I don't think I can let that happen. You're a fan favorite.
Wait a minute, Tony, why'd you try to get Henry Cavill? I hear he's available.
Sweet.
true.
If he could play Tony, oh man, let me tell you.
mean-
that Tony will love Tony thing will come true all of a sudden.
Honestly, Henry Cavill could play Tony, but it would just be like an uglier version of Tony. So I don't
Honestly,
know.
yeah.
True.
He's not nearly as ripped as Tony is in real life.
Yeah.
True. Unfortunately, Henry
Tony's so
Cavill
much
just
better
wishes. I think I cut that out of my memory. Cut what out of your memory? Oh, what Cardboard Cutout Mark is? Yeah, Cardboard Cutout Mark. On episode, 7, we had a bunch of friends on, and Mark wasn't there because Mark was doing other things.
Mark's with
And
his cool new friend.
somehow... No, that was Natural Selection 2, and that was Miguel who said that.
That was Miguel who said that.
Yeah. Yeah, so Cardboard Cutout Mark became a running joke because Mark wasn't there, and we were like, yeah, standing in for Mark is Mark's Cardboard Cutout. And throughout times, the legend of Cardboard Cutout Mark has just gotten better and better to the point where Cardboard Cutout Mark is basically is a superhero in our lore. I don't think anything could destroy Cardboard Cutout Mark. Cardboard Cutout Mark is Superman times 10. I would say, but with no
He
weakness.
really is.
No weaknesses.
What if I
Would-
tripped near it with a can of soda?
Oh my god, he has one weakness. You're forcing. Oh, so you're making Aries watch it right now. I'm looking forward to the retcon, but it's still a good show. Yeah.
Listen, it's a good show. It's just, unfortunate at times.
I
you
still I haven't watched it, but my reason is like I feel like the pettiest thing ever, but I'm very sad.
Listen, it's a great show, especially like season 3. I'm sorry, season 3. There are moments where you're like, this is better than Avatar. Some parts of season 3 are that good.
Season 3 comes the closest to making me like the show, but I don't think they quite get there.
I was so mad. My reason for not watching it, for anyone who doesn't know, is that Sokka's not there. What the fuck?
I had only just recently finished Avatar, and it's amazing. Except
Have
for
you
the
watched
first
Korra?
book. The first book sucked. No, I have not watched Korra. Like,
You should.
legitimately just finished watching Avatar.
See,
Did
I
you watch
understand-
you watched the movie?
No.
God will kill you.
Did not
Okay,
watch
it's an
it.
We'll kill you
experience.
right here.
You have to.
No.
No. You can't make me.
Snow
I
Light.
had
Torah.
Aries go into the movie completely blind. Like, I don't think I told her beforehand how bad it was, and she was just like confused the entire time. She was like, "What the fuck? Wait, I don't remember that happening. Wait, I don't remember that being how that works." I was like, "Yep, it's not."
Well, that's because this movie is known as one of the worst movies ever made. Maybe the worst movie ever made.
My bigger
Possibly.
problem with the lack of Sokka is that we just, like, it's not that he's not in it, it's that we don't really know what happened to him.
That's true.
Like,
They never explained.
The fact that he, like, him and Suki, like, or whoever he ended up with, if he ended up with her, like, no kids, no
No, he didn't
warriors
end up
in
with
his
anyone.
honor. There's no Southern Water Tribe, like, Sokka's guard, or, like,
I'm sorry. I still, in my heart of hearts, I believe that one of Toph's kids is his.
yeah, I like that theory, too.
Yeah, I
I'm a
like
fan
that
of
one.
theory.
I'm a big fan of
I
that
like how
theory.
and they've tried to squish it down, but they haven't given us any information to disprove it. But I actually don't think Sokka would have fit well in the show, because I honestly feel like his personality is just a little too close to Korra's.
But Sokka.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Like, it would have been weird, and either they would have had to make him a more grumpy old man version of himself, which would have sucked, or he wouldn't have changed, which would also kind of have sucked.
Oh, it's gonna be a movie.
Yeah, so they're doing a movie of like them as adults or young adults.
Zuko Firelord, right?
Yeah, pretty much. He's gonna be Fire Lord in it. It's gonna be a couple years after the war, pretty much.
I swear to
Um,
God, if I don't get some good Sakuga with him and the sword firebending, I am going to be upset.
But they're also doing a show at the same time. They're both coming out in 2025. I'm kind of hyped for that.
And the show is the next Earth Avatar.
Yes. So
I
after
cannot wait
Korra.
to see them retcon the fact that Korra is the only Avatar they'll be able to talk to.
I don't think they're gonna retcon it. I actually watched a video recently that was talking about, because each season always has like a separate challenge. Imagine if the first season's challenge is the next Avatar having to like travel, find some kind of relics or something to reconnect with other past lives.
See, that chance, that you might have just named the only scenario I might be on board with.
Like that would be a cool. Yeah, I it's not mine. Trust me, I got it from a video that I watched the other day.
Oh, no, yeah.
That was
but,
just
like,
talking about like ideas, and I was like, that actually would be super interesting.
That would be pretty damn sick.
Like finding a way to piece it back together. Because that part, I remember watching Legend of Korra, I was like, I'm sorry, what? So the next Avatar is just going to be completely ass fucked. The only
Because
person
also,
he's going to be
correct
able
me
to
if I'm
lean on
wrong.
is Korra.
correct me if I'm wrong, right? One of the most powerful part of the Avatar state is it's basically like having an army of other benders all
Yup.
within you. That's why they can do so much big shit. It's like,
Yep.
and it's like, so for the next one, it's like, okay, he has the power of 2 skilled benders, himself and Korra,
Yeah. Like
which
what?
is, like, it's just not gonna be. it's not the same thing. It's not the. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to watch
Korra
Korra
wasn't
eventually.
that bad.
Korra.
No, I like the show.
Korra was
overall.
more disappointing than anything, though.
I mean, in her power scaling.
I was telling Aries last night because, as I said, we started watching it. I was like, season 1, I think is the worst season.
Yeah.
Season 4 starts out so good to me, and then the finale. I won't spoil much, but the finale takes it down to being the second worst season.
I will say, I like when that one character showed back up. I'm not going to spoil, but I like the way they did that because it honestly makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Agreed.
I don't know. My biggest problem with Korra is that Korra was almost like she never felt necessary in the entire show, and that's kind of my biggest problem with it. Like,
There are a lot of points where it feels like that.
and I understand Ryan and I have talked about this at length, and he says like, I understand that he kind of likes that that's a thing, but personally, I almost feel like if they were gonna go with that angle, then she shouldn't have been the point character.
That it should have been about the team Avatar more.
They should have focused on Sokka, who wasn't even in the show.
It's weird. It's weird to me that they limited the cameos of the old cast so much. You get a little bit of Katara, you get a drop of Zuko, and I don't even want to spoil the other one who shows up, and that's it.
Just tell me it's Suki. That's the best character.
I really hope it's the really old king who's sort of already been dead.
Oh my god. Oh, that would have
I
been
wish.
so why did they put... You know what should have happened? Boomy should have showed up in... Oh crap. People
At 300 years old, whatever.
no, okay. What happened to Iroh maybe should have happened to Boomy.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been actually kind of
Boomy.
interesting.
That's true.
Our friend Ochi said I started Korra, never finished, got to get back to it. I just have to watch it. I think, like, eventually I'm just going to take the time and actually watch it. I'm just sad because, like, I'm like, oh, the character I like the most isn't there. Like, not even at all.
Like, it is clearly full of very good, inventive new ideas. I just feel like a majority of them just do not reach the same... Like, they don't reach their fullest potential. They just kind of...
I mean, to be fair, while watching it, though, you like going into it knowing the history, I think changes your perception. Because,
That's also
like,
fair.
going into it, I knew all the bullshit that, like, Nick did to them during the production. Like, they cut their budget by an entire episode's worth of budget at the last second, and we're like, just fire a bunch of people. Was what they said. Shit
Yeah,
like that.
it's pretty shitty.
Moving them completely online in the middle of a season.
It also
you know?
doesn't. It doesn't. I also think it doesn't help that it was Korra. I also feel like was missing. Original Avatar had a lot of good major and minor antagonists. Korra had 3. Season 1 with both of them, and then season 3.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about that.
I loved Amon. Zahir was interesting, and Tarlok provided an actually interesting, like, minor antagonist.
Okay, so for you guys that don't know, Zahir is the season 3 villain. He is the best villain in all of Korra, and he is more interesting to me than the Fire Lord ever was in The Last Airbender.
That's because
I think
Azula
he's
is the most interesting villain in Avatar.
Oh,
But
well, true, but no, but
Here's my
I
problem.
think
Okay.
I think he's the best villain.
I have a
overall.
specific problem with Zahir, though, and it's what happens to him. The whole devoid of earthly attachments thing immediately clashes with the fact that he is still a political... Like, he is so passionate about his cause, I do not buy the lack of earthly attachment thing, and
Yeah,
that
the
is
devoid
always
of earthly
bothered me.
Yeah, I could see it, I guess.
Like, I understand why they had to do it, but it's just like, I don't know, man. The whole point is, like, you're not supposed to care about anything, and he very clearly still
That's true.
cares.
That's true. He definitely does still have earthly attachments, so it's kind of that part's kind of not entirely true, I guess. But
I don't know. Season 3 bugged me because I really like that was their chance to explore airbending that was not used by, you know, a bunch of pacifist monks, and I feel like they dropped the ball on that.
eh.
I would have been much more interested to see a character who was like a non-bending fighter that got airbending and then developed a new style.
Eh.
I don't know. Airbending is always underpowered, and I feel like they didn't do anything to fix that.
That's true. I guess, yeah. But I mean, like, I guess the point of it is, like, you know, for airbending to be powerful, you need a lot of people working together, like the teamwork aspect, and then it can be the most powerful.
You need a hurricane.
That's all forms of bending, but we also
yeah.
need individual styles.
Exactly.
like-
Yeah. That's the disconnect.
I don't know, man. I'll be honest. I always thought it would be cool to have like a sniper character that fires his bullets using airbending.
Jesus fucking Christ, that's just...
I like the sound of that personally.
I'm just saying they can do pressurized stuff, right?
Oh.
I don't know.
That would be insanely overpowered, though.
But they're all insanely overpowered at the end. That's what happens. I'm just saying,
Oh my god, you're the Avatar? What can you do? I can use a gun. What?
Well, I mean, I get your point, but at the same time, like, there's always a hierarchy of elements that have to be more powerful. Like, fucking firebenders, no matter what, will always objectively be the most powerful because they can create it out of nothing.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whereas, like, waterbenders need a water source.
Well, it's not even that. It's that even if they can't make fire, they can still make heat.
Yeah.
That's always been the thing I think is like even Zuko could survive in the Arctic just without even being able to firebend.
Even when he was in the water, he was doing his like heat breath, I believe.
Like that's
staying
like,
warm.
The ability to control thermodynamics is like just insane.
Yeah, it's no matter what, firebending will always be super overpowered over other elements. And then like, I guess airbending too. Like you don't really need much, but
I'll be back. It's coffee time.
Coffee.
Earthbending is interesting because I feel like it has the most upsides and the most downsides.
Yeah.
Like you can control most like matter around you, but at the same time you have to worry about like if you're doing big stuff like structure and balance and all that crap.
I wish that would be more of like a sticking point in the shows. Is like, fucking yeah, this dude just did some crazy ass earthbending, but he also caused an earthquake because of the displacement halfway across the world that killed 50,000 people.
I meant more like now that they're in cities and stuff, like they can't do crazy amounts of stuff because then you're breaking sewer lines, you're pulling down buildings, which is cool, but they're not going to
bring the skyscraper down in someone's head. That would, yeah. And Glenn said Toradora, greatest slice of life, just saying.
But also, like,
I'm not familiar
some of
with
the coolest stuff
Toradora.
like some of the underrated cool stuff.
Great, Tony. It's so cute and wholesome.
I might
I
have to
feel like
give
a lot
this
of
a
the
watch.
underrated earthbending in the first Avatar, like when the Dai Li brought the wall of Ba Sing Se down. Like, that was sick.
I don't know. I like a lot of parts of Korra. One specific thing that happens in Ba Sing Se, that's all I'll say because it's a big spoiler.
Oh my god.
That part was sick, don't get me wrong. But I don't know.
Are you gonna say that there's a war in Ba Sing Se? Because there is no war in Ba Sing
well.
Se.
Well, let's put it this way. There's a
Oh my
specific
god,
scene.
his name is Oni.
There's a specific scene where they very legitimately do something that never happens at any other point in the show.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Like
where you go, oh, I understand why they pulled this off of Nickelodeon because this is where it ceases being a children's show.
And begins being an anime.
Yeah, and begins being like a show for young adults.
But like, come on, everybody was thinking. Even in the original show, I'm pretty sure like bloodbending is right up to that line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's on the same level, actually, but it's worse.
But that's what I'm saying. Like that, I feel I would have liked that character to develop a more unique fighting style than just copying the monks. Does that make sense?
Yeah. We should stop this conversation.
Yeah, we
I
really
think we're the only two that are dominating.
I haven't seen it, or I would be chiming in.
I think, but I think me and Colin can both say you should watch it, even though I'm
just want. I'm so sad that my boy isn't there. Not even just a little bit, you know, like this.
Yeah, it is depressing because they don't like. To me, obviously, I guess Bolin is kind of supposed to fill the comedic void.
Oh
but
my
it's just
god.
not nearly the same.
Derek's
Like, no.
cats are in that show.
Well, actually, though, when fucking what's his name? Water Tribe, Rich,
Oh, Varric.
Varric. When Varric's introduced, I love him. I think he's fucking hilarious.
Oh,
I have to watch it because of
He is
Derek's kitties.
Very clearly supposed to be like a, okay, we understand we didn't include Sokka, so here's something like Sokka.
I will admit, I may have occasionally quoted Zhu Li do the thing in my
Oh,
head.
I've said it many times. And
Or-
there's that
Derek
other
said that
fight.
Varric is the best character in Korra.
Yeah, I could see. Yeah. And Varric, the other fan theory is that Varric is Sokka's kid as well. They even kind
it
of
is
look
kind of-
alike.
It would be hilarious if they retconned half the theories as being correct and Sokka was just, having a good time.
Just fucking everything.
Why does Sokka have 105 kids?
I could totally see that.
To be fair, like, he was the one that half the girls macked on in that show.
And
It's true.
you know what? I think Iroh, Sokka, and Varric all share a very special place in my heart as being like the best characters or some of the
Iroh
best
is the
characters.
greatest fictional character of all time.
I really wish that instead of
I'm back.
not instead of I
Welcome
guess
back,
on top of-
Sheldon.
Are they
on
okay?
top of the planned series, just
Maybe.
doing like a 6-episode mini series that's like the life of Iroh.
I'd watch that.
I would love that. You know, just like his journey to becoming him. Anyways, I'll be right back.
We'll miss you. Remember when Chance was here?
I missed him
Feels so
already.
long ago.
Feels like it's been years. Years, I say. I'm excited to watch Chicken Little. Glenn said, "Am I the only one who wants a miniseries covering Zuko's father? I want to see what got him to that point."
But they're really,
I'd probably watch anything
yeah,
like that.
like, most of the stuff in the comics is just like he's already been that. He's just that way. That's just who he is.
Just gonna maybe be blasphemous to you, Colin, but I wasn't aware that there were comics for.
Yes.
They are.
I
Pretty
found
damn
it
good.
recently, and was it just one of them? You figure out what happens to Zuko's mom.
That was the first one, but they actually did. What I like is they didn't like. They're not all like revelations about life, the universe, and everything. A lot of them are just like little slice of life stuff.
Thank you for hydrating, Ghosty.
Like there's one that's just about Toph setting up her metal bending school. And there are some bigger ones too. Like there's one about the fate of some of the cities that the Fire Nation, the Fire Nation colonies. Like it answers the question, like what happened? Did the Earth Nation just take them back? Did the Fire Nation get to keep them? It's pretty cool. I definitely am not recommending a website where you can illegally see them. It's definitely not called Read Comics Online.
That sounds
make
sketchy. That sounds like you're gonna
Oh,
get
it's sketchy as hell.
porno
Make sure you-
viruses.
If you make sure you have a good ad block. But I've read every comic published in the last 60 years for free on that site.
That sounds like something you shouldn't say on the internet.
I am in no way affiliated with Tony. Goodbye. No, I'm kidding.
User has left your channel. forever.
User's been banned from the server. Why is Ghosty making noises again? Ghosty shouldn't be making noises.
Tony, what do you mean? There's nothing there.
Not again. Not again. Why does this keep happening to me? Ow! Jeebus!
So
Nut!
big. Nut.
Thank you for the posture check. Oh, I just got my Brain relined. Where did I go? Huh. Where am I? Who are you? Okay. Hey, buddy. Nate! Hello, Nate! How you doing? How you doing, friendo? I hope you're doing well. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Why did I go to McDonald's? Oh. Like in my head that fast. I don't know.
They own your brain.
Yeah, I think they do. I think they must lease some space. There's a lot of free space up there, so. Oh, we made a certain announcement on Twitter. Let me look at the Twitter. Is it what I think it is? Aw, hell yeah. Yes, because, so, for anyone who's interested, I will be appearing on our friendo Jurassic Nate's Chaotic Codcast on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to be talking about MCU Phases 1 and 2. Which has been laid out from Iron Man to Ant-Man. Everything in between. So, very, very excited. Oh boy! I'm excited. Let's fucking go, bud. Is it Thursday yet?
Nope.
Oh. Why?
Because you're not moving the week along fast enough.
Fuck.
Not.
Not. How much longer do I have to Chicken Little? Anywhere from a half hour to an hour. Smile. You know what, Glenn? Let me make sure I add you to... I'm gonna add you to the Movie Night Gang group on Discord, because I'm gonna add that before we start. I'm so excited, but how are you? How's your day? I'm doing well. I'm excited, honestly, for post-podcast tonight, because people are going to watch...
Not.
No. People are going to
Wait, we're
watch...
watching porno now?
No!
TOS.
It's gonna be off stream anyway, Smile. But we're gonna be watching Chicken Little tonight. The chickenest
Not.
little, not the littlest chicken. I'm so excited because all of my ranting when people relate a topic to Chicken Little, you can be like, oh shit, he didn't make any of that up.
Not.
So you're not. No sentence is safe. That's what I've learned with that. Redeem. Chicken nut, yeah. Did I say that?
That's just inappropriate.
I think I Pavloved myself. Because anytime I hear that sound word, I like have to say it out loud. So I'm really concerned about what happens if I hear that in person. Yeah, I don't know if it... Like, if someone has that as, like, a button and they press it, what happens? I don't know. Sweet, sweet victory. Ah, what a wonderful redeem. That one fills my brain with happiness. Pie, give me points. This is how you can get points. Exclamation point join to join the raffle. And you could potentially get points.
If I don't win, I'm gonna kill everyone.
Me first?
Yeah, you first.
Yes! Old Yeller time, baby.
Hi, don't join. You have enough. Motherfucker.
Oh, you promised. Come on. Rigged. Rigged.
Fucking rigged as shit.
Oh, Derek and I were the ones who... 1-2. No, Old Yeller. Oh, but like Chance promised. Fine, I won't. Well,
Wait, I
well,
wasn't paying attention. We're putting Chance down.
no, I wanted Chance to Old Yeller me. Oh, that's a wonderful number you picked, Sheldon.
Thank you.
You won. Bloody Mr. Tony? Okay. Alright, we'll nix the Old Yellering for now. You also started that right as I unplugged my keyboard. I opened my phone so fast. Chance, why would you pick that number? That clearly is not a winning number.
What about this one? Oh, this one. Jesus Christ.
Chance, listen.
I'm an addict. I'm sorry.
Chance, buddy, please. Chance, listen, Chance. Look, I've seen many people go down this route. You're just no, don't do it. We've seen many people just gamble all of their points away.
I've done it many times.
You've lost so many times, you're bound to win the next one.
I'm not even gonna say the words I used to yell when people would say stuff like that anymore. It's not gonna happen. I need to take my caps off and clean them in the keyboard. Yeah, I probably could use to clean my keyboard too.
Let's go.
What did you start at?
9,000.
Okay, so you are in the positives.
Yeah, but why stop there?
That's what I'm saying.
You have more.
Giving my
Loud
old
champ.
loud keyboard to your dad? Oh. Does your dad like
Is it this loud?
clickety clacks? Because I love when my keyboard's loud.
Me too.
Get that thonk.
Colin.
Yep. There are all my points.
You still have points, but you don't have to do this. Your dad is an RG beast.
Please never say that again.
That's what Chance said. Just read the comment.
I could have been
not an
happy
RG
the rest of
beast,
my
huh?
life not hearing that.
You're not an RG beast?
No.
Why not?
Not into the unicorn vomit.
RG.
Damn.
Solid colors only, please.
So what color is your keyboard?
Black.
You don't have any lights on?
Okay. I
Your
do.
keyboard has lights.
But hear me out. My keyboard has underglow.
Oh, nice.
Well, that's
So like,
I'm a fan.
It's
so
not the purple.
so it's
That's
like
nice, that's sleek.
like when a car has neon or whatever.
Yeah, like that.
I like that.
It's a split keyboard without letters on the keycaps, and it's got underglow.
God. I think it's real cringe when people have unprinted keycaps.
Well, non-standard
what's the-
layout, so
Well, yeah, I know, but like, what's the point? Like, I'm so cool, dude.
What's the point of having
I don't
letters on the
need
keycaps?
The legend.
But like, what if I forget
you're
where
not
what
supposed
letter
to
is?
look at the keyboard.
I don't need a legend. I mean, yeah, but like, what's the point of not having them?
Well, for me, it was to force myself to learn to type better.
Did you? Okay, question. Did you
Fair.
buy the keyboard and it had unprinted caps, or did you change to unprinted caps on this keyboard?
Both. I've had two keyboards without lettering, without
Look
a
at that
legend,
snow.
and it was on purpose both times.
Derek's
Okay,
keyboards
okay.
aren't loud. Browns on one, yellows on the other. So here's the thing, I don't know if I can actually take off... Oh! Pi, please don't break your keyboard.
Pi, what? You have a keycap puller? Wait, hold on. Question then. Do you keycap puller or do you raw dog it and just rip them out?
I didn't know they...
Raw dog.
Pen tip. You're an animal, Chance.
Nah, I use a puller.
Yeah. Exactly.
I didn't know there was, like, a tool for that.
Yeah, neither did I. I just use
Really?
My keyboards came with them.
I just use a
A
pen.
lot of keyboards will come with them.
If I've ever needed to take a key off, I just take it off with my hands.
Yeah, I've done that too.
Here, like mine looks like that.
Why would you use that when you got
Whoa,
perfectly
links
good
in
mitts?
Twitch chat are illegal. You don't have to ban you.
Imagine... So hear me out. You could use that, or you can just have crab hands, and you wouldn't ever have to worry about that. Wouldn't you prefer
We'll all
crab
eventually be
hands?
Crabs.
It's true. You can't change out the
Everything
keys.
becomes a
Go,
crab in
oh,
the end."
Pi. I'm sorry, Pi. I'm sorry. I can't
And
believe
Mommy.
this happened to you. What's Ghosty doing? What are you doing, Ghosty? No idea what you're doing. How's it going, Cameron? Hope you're doing well, friendo. Why can't you, Pi? You're gonna put us on your laptop so BRB sounds A-okay, friendo. I don't mind the dimensions. I can fit. Well, the stream will fit on it, even if you're on a phone. See, look, I can look at all the corners, and yeah, we're good. Maybe not always a lot of elbow room here, but
Oh my.
yeah, I don't always need elbow room. My favorite thing is when someone, like, specifies on, like, what type of screen they're watching the stream on. Because I always like to, like, look around and be like, ooh, so this is the screen? Oh, this is nice. Now you're big? I am large and in charge. Down, 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 down. Wink. Smile. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so our question leaked, though, for anyone who might be joining us in chat recently, or is... Hey, Pi, look, I know there's insider trading there, but no banning. Tee-hee. What? Fine. No inside, you know? You know what I mean? Be back later. Mother is acquiring me ice cream if I go with her. Yes. Don't worry, we will wait for you to start the movie. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, child. It's lyrics to a song somewhere in there.
Somewhere.
So, something that I always do on the podcast, like, I'm always holding something the entire podcast. Usually it's a pen. This time it's a little notebook. I don't know why I do this. Always just, like, holding something throughout the entire podcast. Why am I holding this? Why? But I don't want to put it down either. Because I'm holding it. It's in my hands. Little notebook. My notebook.
when I'm sitting at my desk at work, I play with a paper clip. Like the entire time.
Yeah. I just hold a pen normally. And I don't know why. I need to.
My, Aries was just saying her mom, for Christmas, actually got me a bunch of, like, fidget toys.
See, I had to stop using pens in class because I would just automatically start disassembling and reassembling them.
Oh,
I did that a lot too.
When I was bored.
Oh, I used to. I would take apart all of my pens. That's why I stopped getting pens I could take apart.
It's too much fun.
True.
Why so many
fun,
teehees? Because sometimes you just got a teehee.
Keeps the hands busy.
You know, in the back of your mind, you're like in like the beginning of Full Metal Jacket or Forrest Gump when they're learning how to disassemble and reassemble the M16.
You accidentally started taking apart your stylus? No. Gifted makes sense. Yeah. I don't know when that would have been gifted. Who knows? It was on accident. Yeah. Well, did you just like start playing with it? I was talking to a person and my hands are bored. Yeah. Probably from Lovely Violet. Violet did give out a lot of gifted subs, so it is possible. That's where it came from. Then I got nagged at for not talking to people, but it's like, yeah, but I played the stylus now. And you look down horrified at your stylus that you've officially just ripped apart. I understand. I get it. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I wish I would pick you up and put you down never, Tony.
Oh. Your back would hurt after a while, but
No, it would not.
appreciate
Dude, you weigh like 60 pounds.
it.
Look at your fucking VTuber.
Oh, the VTuber might
look
weigh
at that
60
twink.
pounds. Yeah, the
at that
VTuber might weigh 60 pounds.
What
That's
are you,
true.
like 85? Come on.
You know, maybe.
We've kissed. Come on.
You know.
Ooh.
Listen,
Me, Aries, and Tony, actually, we had a three-way kiss. We all stuck our tongues out and just licked crazily.
That's kind of hot.
Is that a thing? I feel like that shouldn't be a thing.
Yeah, no, we did it.
Is that considered a kiss at that point?
I don't know. I just want to throw out, this is a fact. Aries has said on multiple occasions, if it's with Tony, it's not cheating.
Yeah, it's not cheating if it's with Tony. Right,
I
Aries?
never said it was. Oh, whoa, I never said.
See? That was so fast. Like,
Oh, different Aries from what I thought.
no, this is her. This is his
Good Aries.
lovely female Aries who we
Oh, I thought it was
love.
male.
No,
No, they thought it was male Aries.
Way,
for some
way
reason.
more
No.
Makes
interesting with
sense.
male Aries.
I don't understand
Male
why
Aries-
you'd
Male Aries is just sitting behind me, just chilling.
Look, I'm sorry. Chance, you and
kiss,
male
kiss,
Aries
fall
have the
in
exact
love.
energy.
Do,
Male Aries
do,
would never be
do,
allowed in my
do,
apartment.
do, do.
Male Aries would never be allowed in my apartment.
Now, is that your rule or is that your landlord's rule?
Both.
Now that Oran High School Host Club theme is in my head still. Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Hey. She knows, okay, now that I can't change my keycaps. What are you going to do next? I think I need to change my color theme for my desk setup. Oh no, everything has changed all of a sudden. Because I'm buying a new mouse. It'd be really funny. Hear me out. If you bought a mouse and it came in a box and it's a pet mouse, not a... But it's a very nice mouse.
When you buy a new mouse off Wish.com.
Yeah, it's a pet mouse, and it's like, all right,
Here's your mouse. Plug it in.
he is.
No, no, no.
Where does the cord go?
When you buy it off Amazon, but you also say something about unionization in the same room as an Alexa.
They won't just send you a mouse; they'll send you a dead mouse for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Well, to be more specific, a dead rat.
I haven't cleaned my keyboard probably ever. You do that.
Come on, if you clean your keyboard, you won't get any disease.
So, like, when you guys take keycaps, you don't just rip them off?
No, I use the puller every time.
Well, I just ripped off my escape key.
I've never even heard of a puller.
Concern.
That's just not good.
Why? It went back on.
Caps.
It went back on and it worked.
Yeah, you would only actually damage them if they were like super cheap. And like, if you have super cheap keycaps, there's no way you're buying a keycap puller anyways.
I was gonna say, like, I've never, like, I don't take my keycaps off ever, but, like, every time I have, they just put them right back on. They work. But the dust, though, you see, oh. Snow wants a keyword so bad. What type of keyboard is Snow looking into? So, Pi, your mic is black. Okay. New plan? What's the new plan? Let's hear it. You are going to make a Chicken Little theme. Yes, that's a great idea. Oh, you're getting a new desk, so you're gonna get the white top and everything else black. Too much yellow, but I don't like yellow, but just do Chicken Little. Who cares? Just, if you theme it Chicken Little, I'll tell you it's my favorite desk ever.
You won't just say it, you'll mean it.
I'll mean it, too. But Chimkin Little is yellow? I didn't know. It's... Okay, probably.
Oh, he's white. He's a protagonist in a Disney movie. He has to be white.
Please, you can't say that on the internet.
I just did. Bite me.
You're playing Chimkin Little. Okay, you're saying Chimkin, but you're not saying Little. It's a very important word after Chimkin.
Are you saying Chimpkin? Because I have several questions.
Yes. Little, thank you. Well, you don't like Chimkins?
I'm just saying, Tony, between this and the McDonald's thing you were saying earlier, I think there's clues. Some terrible secret.
My God. The inside of my head is just all advertised space.
Advertising space.
You look in to see a bunch of different companies. How did they get in there?
My God, it just says your ad here.
I guess someone pulled out recently. I don't remember.
There's a big sign that says "Watch this space."
Oh.
Why does it do that? Who knows?
Wait, there's another one that says Ron Paul 2012. What?
How long has that one been up there? And who's paying for that to keep people going through? Oh, good stretch. Oh, that's a good stretch. Is it a good stretch if you don't say good stretch while stretching?
Yes.
Big stretch.
Big stretch.
Big stretch.
I don't say that. I just make various dad noises.
Which is screaming.
No, it's more like.
Okay. This is gonna. I was to say this is across into that territory really fast. Chowder.
Fun fact: there's no difference between the sounds of a tennis match and the sounds of several dads getting up from chairs.
No. I really want someone to make a tennis match or dads getting up from chairs. Like quiz and
I mean, I've said it on the internet, so it either already exists or it will in 10 minutes.
I really need that in my life. Speaking of things I need in my life, is we are closing in on 9 o'clock soon, which means we got to get to movie night in a few minutes. So if anyone in chat is willing to put a Pickle Weasel and Wickle Peasel in the chat, we can officially end this week's podcast, which we won't be sticking around streaming for very long after the podcast this week, just because, you know, we're doing some movie night. Gonna have a movie night. So if someone can free me from my binds by putting those emotes in chat.
Usually I do, and I do it immediately, but today I just don't feel like it.
That's one of them. I need the other one, Pi.
Please don't
Where's
do
the
it.
other one? Why is Pi was there only one of them?
We can't let this man go free.
There it is. Thank you, Pi. We will catch you next week with more background noise. See you then.